Hey. Hey, guys. Don't say it. This is a shit idea.
True brilliance is always knee-deep in shit.
This is neck deep. Balls are well dipped, I'm telling you.
Taki, you do not have balls.
Bigger ball than yours. Gods, I could be home right now hammering away at myself.
It'll be alright, Taki. I promise. You could always turn back.
You lot could barely wipe your asses without me.
Relax. We have Caius with us. What could possibly go wrong?
Gods, this is a shit idea.
The morning was surprisingly calm. A cool breeze marked the walk here, with the only notable sounds being our padded footsteps and the occasional song of the birds. Me, Loken, Taki, Caius, Nitro. We're quite the merry band. This Bakara of yours tell you where she is? West of the Great Barrier. Anything else? Somewhere in the mountains? Oh, good. That narrows it down. I'm trying to ignore just how utterly exhausted I am. Bite's little body swap session robbed Loken and me of a good night's rest. Tugging myself from the warmth of his hold this morning was difficult. Soon, the sound of the Great Barrier's churning can be heard beneath the general hum and swish of the wilderness. Been a while since I've been anywhere near the barrier. Good. You're above conspiring with the Auto Monks. Not necessarily. They're useful every so often.
Ever been inside?
Once.
See much?
Not a thing.
You sure you're blind, pup? You don't move like it.
I have a good nose.
I'll say. Damn cute, too. Kinda wanna poke it.
How lewd. Behave yourself, Taki.
Ugh. If demons are gonna eat me out like a buzzed-up cock jockey, at least let them have some fun.
Focus. Alex's acolyte already put us behind schedule this morning. Caius grumbles at me. I just scowl. Give him a break. He was only saying goodbye. It took too long. Damn, Caius. Does anything make that dormant organ in your chest quiver?
Ha, I thought it was cute. Your little fuckface wanted to pull at your heartstrings one more time. You even got a free hug from it.
This boy cares for you. You will be a good mentor to him. Yeah, he's a good kid. Kinda insane, but good. I slow my pace for a moment, checking the contents of the pouch around my shoulder. Wyatt's tablet is nestled within. Any progress with this thing?
Not on the security, no. Still trying to piece together all that fragmented data beyond the secure files. I did find something interesting from it. The device has been tampered with outside of its intended purpose.
How so?
Wyatt encoded this thing himself, most likely against exotech regulations. He was up to something he didn't want them to see.
Huh. Corporate rebel, my kind of person.
Whoever he was really good at this stuff. Every time I try and hack his security, the software just rewrites itself.
I didn't think it would be possible to out-hack you.
Me neither. It's like I said, he was good.
Think you can learn anything more about him before we get there?
Bits and bobs. Give me time to work my magic.
As the Great Barrier looms into view, Caius pauses in his stride. I march up alongside him, following his eyeline. He's fixing the old structure with a sour glare. You all right? Outstanding. His tail flicks. Still want to tear it down? Would that I could. What's stopping you? Too costly. Just met my match. Against Dravonia. He snorts, then strides wordlessly back to the group. He passes by Loken, earning a sharp scowl from the hound. Loken marches over to me. Tell me what he is saying. Just being his usual bag of sunshine and rainbows. Loken looks confused. That was sarcasm. He blinks. It means he's as grumpy as ever. Relax. He's here for the same reason we are. He lowers his voice, dropping his muzzle to my ear. We do not know this. I do not trust Caius. He was starting the Saber War against our chieftain. He was trying to kill you. I do not want him near you. I stroke his arm, gesturing him to walk alongside me. Wasn't the Saber War a long time ago? 18 years. Oh, right. That's not long at all. Did you see it? No, but I was seeing the fields after the Battle of the Barrier. His eyes turned southward. Not far from this place, our chieftain's army fought with Caius's. There were many dead. It was... He whines. The shamans were having to make choices of who to save and who to leave. They could not treat all the wounded. There were too many. Was that before or after the duel? Before. Caius's army was superior. He was going to win this battle, but before the battle had ended, the duel was agreed. Caius lost this duel. I saw Caius lay out talking without breaking a sweat, having a tough time seeing Dravonia beating him. An uncomfortable thought crosses my mind. I check that nobody's listening. Did you catch when he and Dravonia were seconds away from tearing each other's throats out yesterday? He growls. Yes. They act like they're close, but after that, I don't know. That kind of thing happened a lot? Once, I was entering the hall to speak with Dravonia. Caius was also there. They did not know I was listening. I frown at him, surprised. You? Eavesdropping? I didn't think you had it in you. No, I was not doing this dropping of eaves. I did not mean to hear these things. There was an argument. I do not know what this was about. They do not argue like this when others are around. Right. She's impossible to get a read on, and he's... just Caius. Yes, Dravonia is good to me, but I do not always know what she is thinking. I know you're pretty defensive of her, but Nitro's got his reservations. Yes, but he is listening to rumors. I do not believe these rumors about Dravonia are true. When people are not knowing the truth, they are creating these rumors instead. People are always doing this. It is a stupid thing people do. Some say our chieftain also leads a tribe of Ashlanders. Others say she is a murderer that poisoned Goyen. Goyen? She was the chieftain of the Draconi before Dravonia was taking control. I did not like her. She was unkind to me. Ah, good riddance then. I bumped my shoulder into him playfully. She should have been nicer to you. You are funny. It's not a joke. You know I'd never let anyone hurt you. But this will not happen. I am capable of protecting myself. He wraps his arm around me, kissing the top of my head. You are a good Zephyr mating partner. Boyfriend. His head twists. That's what you'd be called. My boyfriend. No. You are a man, not a boy. You are my man friend. You know what? Mating partners is fine. Okay. I reached up to scratch his ears before... Oi, you two. Put your pussy pokers away. Find us this damn black one of yours, Alex. We find a campfire, recently extinguished, and the discarded remains of several cooked fish. Could be Bakara. Could be someone else. Bite? Any sign? No visual cues, but she's close. Very close. I clear my throat. Bakara! You here? It's Alex, the human. Maybe she's shy.
Maybe she's dead.
And that'll complicate things. I am thinking this Bakara is not here. The fire is fresh, they're close.
Yeah, where's that bitch at? The fuck?
Taki shoves her spear at Bakara's face. Panicking, I throw myself in front of her and wave my hands. Whoa, easy, that's her. That's Bakara.
Damn it, you think that's funny, you spotty little fuck? You were 2 heartbeats from earning a new asshole on your fucking forehead. Now that's fashionable.
I step closer, signaling for the others to let me handle this. Taki backs off, grumbling.
Wow, missed me already, did you, pet?
Heh, couldn't get enough. Sorry for barging in on you like this.
Not like I mind. I didn't need to bring a whole gangbang along, though. What impromptu... bleh. What? Impromptu indulgence? Or you wanted to show me off to all your friends?
Actually, I was wondering if I could cash in that favor. Bakara scowls at me, then she eyes up my company.
This is looking like a pretty big favor you're about to ask me, pet.
I know. I can explain. You are hurt. Loken interjects, gesturing to Bakara's shoulder. Sure enough, I spot the telltale sign of a linen wrapped around her upper arm. Blood is soaking through the bandage. What happened? Bakara twists, hiding the wound.
Little scrape, nothing bad. Don't look like no scrape. Well, slap my spotted ass. We got a shaman here, have we? I know an error room when I see one, girl.
Silas was doing this. Bakara glares at me.
You told him?
Kinda.
Yeah, Silas is rats. It's fine, I handled them. Them? How many we talking? Does it matter?
They're too similar. Their voices are too similar.
It fucking matters. Could be skulking about. Wouldn't be talking to you now if they were.
Silas's people will send more. He will not stop hunting you. Bakara squints at Loken.
And who might you be, Snowflake?
Snowflake? That is not my name. It is Loken.
Oh shit, you're the Whisperer. I always heard you were a wolf.
You are describing Aya. I am her pupil. When did Silas's goons attack you?
About an hour before you guys showed up.
What about all the stuff I gave you to bribe them with?
They took it and ran off. Figured that was that. And then they came back later and wanted more.
This is dishonorable. Ashlanders are always behaving this way.
Not always, pup. But I told you, I handled it.
She gestures over to a nearby mound of dirt upon a small crag.
Buried the bodies there. When you lot marched up here, I hid. I figured you were more of them. Till I heard your voice, Alex.
Behind us, Caius growls. We need to make sure there aren't stragglers. Loken, sweep south, make sure it's clear. I'll take it north. Eyes sharp. Stay inside of the barrier. Okay.
Loken takes no issue following orders from Caius. He draws his blade and stalks slowly to the south, while Caius skulks in the opposite direction.
Nitro steps over to Bakara's wound, but she twists to deny him access.
Unless you're a maiden boy in season, hands off the goods.
Let me check it.
I'm not keen on strangers, pup.
Hello, I'm Nitro. A charismatic exemplar with a love of summer, danger, and tea. Now let me check you haven't been poisoned. Ashlanders always use them. You might...
Scalpers, White Claws, and Dustborn use poison. Dustborn especially. Frostbane, it's nasty stuff. It turns your fur black and swells the organs till they're burst.
Arousing. Doesn't Silas have a fancy for Crimson Sting?
Ha, you're cute. Crimson Sting hasn't been a thing for 2 seasons, pet. Silas thought he got his clan some of the Dustborn last week, but it got tainted. Some troublemaker is trying to start a war between them.
You know your Ashlanders.
And you have the look of a path-peddling black runner about you.
Guilty?
The fuck is that supposed to mean? Path peddlers eat their titties in a twist every... Bleh. Path peddlers get their titties in a twist trying to save the world. The rest of us keep our nipples untweaked and get useful shit done. Running around with Ashlanders ain't useful. All they're good for is raiding and killing. At least Nitro's trying to do some good out there.
Bakar's lip curls.
You've got no idea what it's really like out here. Trust me, the path is a waste of time.
Oh boy. You're not gonna like Alex's proposal. Bakara scowls back at me. I wince. We need your help. We have to get north of Lake Crike.
Ha! This sounds like some bullshit to me.
It's not. It's in trouble.
Oh yeah? How's that?
Don't play coy. You're a black runner too. You've sensed it. Bakara hesitates nervously.
Ain't sensed nothing, Flower.
Nitro stares, waiting. It doesn't take long.
Yeah, fine. You're here about the breaches.
Exactly. Call the path a waste of time if you wish, but we may have a solution. We need to get to a place called the Spire, but we can't navigate the route. It's Ashlander territory.
Right. I see where this is going.
We need you to get us there unseen.
Uh-huh.
Bakara turns to Taki.
And what's your part in this? Keeping these fuck knuckles alive? Reasonable. Can't trust a group of males to travel without them all fucking each other.
Nitro and Taki smirk at me. I just scowl.
Look, Pet, I really like you. Really. I owe you. Big time. But I don't want anything to do with these breaches. Not my area of expertise, you know?
You're a black runner. This is your duty. That touches a nerve. She glares at Nitro.
Do you think I'm stupid, pup?
Far from it.
You're the blind one, aren't you?
Nitro freezes. His jaw tightens.
If I was really smart, I'd be getting as far away from you as possible.
The path is nothing to fear. And it's not the issue here. We're talking about keeping people alive.
Yeah? Good for you. Doing the hero play. As far as I'm concerned, a few breaches might teach you guys a lesson. Folks out here deal with that fear every day. They choose to live out here. You really don't know shit, do you, girl? You think most Ashlanders want to live in the fucking Black Zone? Travonia, that fanged cow, wouldn't let any of them within a mile of her territory. No chieftain would. Look, I ain't here to go flapping beef with you. Life ain't fair for lots of folks in Alayla. Even worse below the spine. But the job's simple. Take us north of Lake Crike. When we're there, you can leave. You don't need to know about what we're doing.
Bakara looks back at me, shaking her head sadly.
You gotta be more reasonable than that.
Always gotta have balance, haven't we? You help us, we help you.
I'm listening.
Javonia is the most dangerous woman in Alayla. You do not want to get on her bad side. And if you help us, maybe Silas gets on her bad side. Bakara winces, unconvinced. She glances at Taki.
You know who I am? Honey badger with the big old spear. Mean look in your eyes. Thighs that could fuck a man to death. The badger of Carmine, as I live and breathe. Alex has some powerful friends. Yep, Javonia's first guardian. First and only. Alex ain't talking no bullshit. Whatever trouble you're in with Silas, we'll see it sorted. Right and proper.
Still, Bakara is silent. How long before Silas gets you? How long before these breaches get worse? You can save yourself and save all the known land. Please, we can't navigate the path without you. We'd be slaughtered.
Yeah, you will.
She sighs.
It's gonna be a no, Alex. I'm sorry.
I'd rather drop dead than trust Dravonia. But, sorry, human. Priorities to myself. I'm not touching those breaches. No way. I stare, clawing the recesses of my mind for the right words, but she just turns and dismisses me with a grunt. There's no changing her mind. Bakara meanders back to her campfire and begins stamping it out, clearly done listening to us. I glance at Taki and Nitro, shrugging hopelessly. Shame. Looks like we're taking the longer route. We ain't packed for that. Gonna have to head back first. Kai said that's a 4-day trip. How many more breaches in that time? I know, Alex. I know. But better we get there slowly than never get there at all. As Bakara continues ignoring us, Kaya strolls back to the ground. Loken follows closely behind. All clear. But we need to move out now. Time's wasting. Bakara will join us on this journey. No. Explain. It doesn't want anything to do with us. Caius and Loken both glare over at the cheetah, who remains willfully ignorant. To my surprise, it's Caius who marches confidently over to her. Bakara goes to collect a small pouch from the ground before making her move, but Caius stubbornly places his foot on it. Don't bother, Stripes. Said my piece. Not interested. You're joining us. Ha, you're adorable. You're not going to sit this out. Layla is at war with the negative ones. And? You'll guide us to the spire. When the job's done, you have my word that Silas will be dead within the week. Bakara snorts with laughter. Gods, you're something else, aren't you, Flower? Like you'd stand a chance. Silas is no trouble. I will break him. Give me a week. Actually, make it a day. Bakara glances at me, frowning. I just shrug, letting Caius handle this. What? You know Silas, do you? Caius's lip curls. I'm the reason he only has one arm. At that, Bakara's whole mood shifts. She flinches away from Caius. What? You... Hold on. She takes a step back, once again glancing to the rest of us, eyes now flooded with alarm and surprise. And fear. You're Caius, aren't you? The tiger only nods. Bakara whirls around and glares at me. She seems angry. You never said you were with him. Is that a problem? He knows where the spire is. Fuck. Well, damn, I'm stupid. Should have guessed. Damn it. I squint, unable to infer Bakara's odd reaction. Is she horrified? Bewildered? There's a trace of something in her anxious glare I can't quite place. Hold on. Everyone, hold on a fucking second. She steps away, turning her back to us and clutching her forehead in deep thought. I glance uncertainly to the others, unsure exactly what's happening. Kai's eyes flick to me, but he remains stoic. Yeah, that might work. All right, I'm in. Just like that. Just like that. Should have told me you were with him. You just said you don't trust the chieftains. Said I don't trust Dravonia, pet. Her brother's something else. Agreed. Bakara holds her hand out to Caius. You kill Silas and we got a deal. He snorts, grabbing her hand and shaking it. Consider him a corpse. But you fulfill your end first. We reach the spire in one piece, today. Right. Today, pet. There's, She touches her fingers to her chin, humming thoughtfully. She's quiet for a long time. All right, look. You want to get north of Crike? You picked a bad time. The scalpers are scattered about that area right now. The scalpers? Seriously, who comes up with these names? Aye, raiding clan, not friendly. But there's a path we could take.
It's a little off the beaten track, but it'll work. There's one little pine cone in the way in the whole jam sandwich, though.
Bakara puts her hands on her hips, turning her words to the entire group.
You want to get north of Crike? You'll have to go through a different clan. The Black Dawn.
Wow, another classy name. Think I prefer the Scalpers. I would have gone with Blood Dawn myself. Or Tea Dawn.
Nah, Titty Dawn. That's fucking memorable.
This Black Dawn is an Ashlander clan. We should avoid them?
Nah, that's my point. They'll need to let us through their territory.
Let's just go around them.
The pass between them and the Scalpers is too narrow. You're not getting through unseen. This is the only way. Black Dawn aren't savages, just a bunch of exiles trying to make ends meet. But if they catch you skulking near their turf, it won't end well. Better to be up front. They're gonna spit roast us for sure. Oh, they might. But not when you're with me. I'm on good terms. Done them plenty of favors. They'll let us pass.
How powerful are the Black Dawn?
They're mostly just lost souls, but they've got numbers and muscle. Scalpers won't go near them. That works for us.
What makes you so sure you can reason with them?
They're good people. Got no interest in reaving. You can tell you're here to stop the breaches. Might even land a few warriors to tag along.
Seriously? I do not believe this. Ashlanders are not to be trusted. Bakara rolls her eyes at Loken.
Look, Flower, I know you've been raised to think every Ashlander is a drooling feral, but it's horror shit. They're just trying to survive. I've worked with the Black Dawn a whole bunch. They know me, and I trust them.
And here I thought you didn't trust anyone.
I trust their self-interest. Worst comes to worst, they might ask a favor in return.
We've already promised one warlord's head on a spike. Leave that to me. I am not liking this plan. I do not trust this Black Dawn. We know nothing about them. Instead, we will take the longer route west. There is being no choice.
West? Nuh-uh. You do that, you're dead.
What's wrong with west?
Negative ones have been seen that way. Only a few days ago. No way they've moved on yet.
Who saw them?
Scalpers. Right before smashing their own skulls open with stones. They did what?
Apparently, it's not an uncommon reaction, according to our resident demon expert here. Those who witness these demons sometimes believe the memory of this encounter is stuck in their minds. They will try to get this memory out. They do not survive this.
That's fucking bleak.
And not a fate we intend to share. I'll take Black Dawn over these creatures.
North it is, then. North it is, then. What do you fine folks say, We got a deal?
Give us a moment to talk it over, Bakara.
Don't take too long, pets.
Nitro signals for us to move away. Bakara respectfully continues packing her things. When we're out of listening range, Nitro drops his voice. I don't trust her.
What? Bitch tits over there changing her mind so quick?
She didn't want anything to do with us, nor Dravonia. But our striped friend here changed her mind so easily? Kais, why didn't you mention you had a history with Silas? There aren't many I don't have a history with. He used to be Riptide. I exiled him for being a dangerous, drunken moron. He came back one day with a grudge and a small army. Didn't go too well for him. Never got round to finishing him off. He was always a rat fuck nobody gave a damn about. He is being a threat enough for Bakara. And that works in our favor. Anyone heard of this Black Dawn clan before? No, I do not associate with Ashlanders. They are not friendly with me. Nitro, Taki? I keep my dealings limited. The ones I've run across never mentioned a Black Dawn.
I always thought they were just bandits. Kind of weird that these scalpers won't touch them. Would have thought they'd be easy pickings.
What do you think, Bite?
Let's face it, Alex. Whatever we do, there's a risk. A single demon finds us and we're finished. But with these Black Dawn, if Bakara is telling the truth, they could even help us.
And if there's trouble, we can handle it.
Don't get cocky. We're good together, but...
I said we'll handle it.
Okay.
All right. I say we take Bakara with us. Get passage with the Black Dawn and go from there. I'll admit, I prefer our chances that way. No. No? No. Use your words, friend. This plan is being stupid.
Yeah, I'm with Fuzzbutt. Any chance those demons out west would have fucked off by now?
Loken? It would be wiser to stay clear of this place for another week. These demons may be nesting.
Those things nest?
Yes, some only for days, some for months. There are even some who do not move at all. You ever seen one of these nests? Yes. He doesn't elaborate. Taki shivers. Then we go with Bakara. Before any of us can voice further doubts, Caius turns from us and marches back to Bakara. You negotiate with the Black Dawn for us. You take us to the Spire. You wait until we're finished with our business inside. Then you tell me where Silas is so I can kill him. Deal?
Deal, pet.
Bakara rejoins us.
You guys got everything you need?
Yes, we are prepared. We must move swiftly.
No time to waste then. I'll lead. We'll reach the Black Dawn by late afternoon if we make good time. Hope you guys can keep up.
That won't be a problem.
Fine, let's move.
Bakara nods, throwing her satchel back around her shoulders and cracking her neck.
Jogging paces, people. Move it.
And that's that. We're off. Bakara takes the lead with Caius closely behind. Taki stays with Nitro in the middle, and Loken and I stay at the rear of the group. There's little idle chatter. Just walking. Uphill, downhill, on and on and on. Then, an hour later, we've crossed the border. The murmur of damp ravines and rivers fills the air. All in tense, guarded silence. The wilds of the Black Zones are as cursed as ever. Stagnant, dense, and spoiled. Taki and Caius remain stoic. I know too well how it feels to walk the Black Zones without the Four. But neither complains, neither falters. In time, our pace slows to a more steady, natural march. Hidden within the thick forest canopy, shrouded in shadow and caressed by a dark breeze, we press forward with caution. Soon, the path becomes nothing but a flooded bog. The stench of rancid, stale water sticks to us as our feet schlock through the mire. Our only cover are the narrow tree trunks protruding from the moor, their roots concealed well beneath the surface. Loken and I are still at the back of the group. I shoot him a glance. You all right? The ocean is calm. I gesture down at the damp, waterlogged ground. Bet you wish you were wearing shoes now. No. If you say so. My gaze flicks to Taki and Nitro just ahead of us. This bog is really slowing us down. I hope Bakara knows what she's doing. We are having no choice in trusting this person. This task is too important. I do not know what we will find at the spire, but I am afraid. I am afraid for my clan. I am afraid for other clans. I am afraid these breaches will not stop. You gotta trust me. This is the right play. You do not know this. Once we have the algorithm, the full algorithm, maybe we... I pause. No one's ever really come back from Soulcreek, have they? Alex, we will not go to this place. We will not risk causing more harm to Alayla. Right, but what if we could fix it all? Do the final task? There will be a cost to this. There will be risk. We are not prepared. You are not prepared. I might be more prepared than you think, big guy. We are fixing this algorithm to stop these breaches. We will not use this algorithm afterwards. Our task is to preserve life. We will not alter it. I look away, nodding quietly. Alex. Yeah? You are remembering your promise to me. You are a good human, but you must remain a good human. I know, Loken, and I will. But there are things I won't let go. Do you understand that? He whines. Yes. Alex, when we stop these breaches, I will try to support you in finding your purpose. I am promising this. He sidesteps closer, brushing his shoulder against mine. But you must show wisdom. You must show compassion. Do not forget these things. And if I have to? He blinks at me. Loken, what if I'm not the good human you think I am? I don't want to lose you. This will not happen. Please, just promise me. Whatever happens, whatever we discover, there are things you are not telling me. All those years ago when those Ashlanders hurt Aeon, you hunted them down, one by one. Did it feel good? He doesn't answer for a long time. Yes. Imagine they'd slaughtered your entire clan, burned you alive for fun, then forgot you and your people ever existed. What would you have done? I do not know. I cannot answer this. It is too difficult. I grimace, shaking my head. I said I'll try. To say good. I mean it. He says nothing for a moment, watching me carefully as we stride forward. Then he curls an arm about my shoulders and tugs me closer. Alex, I am trusting you. It rips me open, like a wound. His trust. The most precious thing to me, and I don't deserve it. I should just tell him. I open my mouth. I trust you too. I can't. I just can't. He's not ready. He just told me he can't imagine it. None of them could. I'm the last human. I won't let my whole species die in obscurity. I need to be better. And I can't let my feelings get in the way. Even if it hurts. Seeking distraction, I peer forwards. Taki and Nitro are strolling side by side. I catch the honey badger eyeing her surroundings, her spear clutched tightly. You alright up there, Taki? Fucking fine! Fuck off about it! Okay, just checking. Damn it! It feels fucking claggy in here. Ain't right. I hate this place. We're adrift, but you're in good company. Just feeling, I don't know, ain't safe out here. Your mind is unaccustomed to the Black Zone, yet you're not ignorant of it. That's why.
Sure, sure. Last time I got close to the zones was Carmine. Don't know how I did it. Day in, day out, pretending all this weren't here. Never stopped dreaming of it, though.
This may be the last thing you want to hear, but you're exactly where you need to be. The ocean saps your power. You're taking it back. That's a courage I envy.
Just wish this place weren't being so fucking creepy about it.
You can poke my nose if it makes you feel better. Taki laughs. It's an uplifting sound.
All those years you and Loken were all buddy-buddy. Can't believe this shit show is the first time we meet.
Give it another hour. You'll need a tea party with the negative ones to vent about how much of a prick I am.
You're doing fine with me so far. What the fuck is tea, though?
Girl, we're gonna have a long discussion about the finer pleasures of life when we get home. I smirk, unable to stop myself eavesdropping. Those two are getting on well. Nitro is kind. He will ensure Taki is okay. With the silence in the group broken, my attention is caught by Bakara and Caius up at the front. The cheetah confidently leads forward, carving a path through the dense flora while Caius stays close behind.
Must be a real buzz for you, being in the black zone.
Not my first time.
A man on the edge. The rumors about you don't lie.
Caius's tail flicks irritably.
Cheery fellow, ain't you, pet?
No.
Folks say the strong and silent type have an affinity for guilt.
We all sense it. A sudden tonal whiplash. The weight behind her final word. The venom. Caius's eye twitches to the cheetah, who keeps her gaze forward. Loken and I exchange a glance.
Anything in that, you reckon?
He doesn't answer.
Gotta be rough with all your history. Garrick, Saber War.
Not relevant.
Nah. But you're an interesting fellow. Interesting fellows have dark history. My mentor taught me that.
I'm sure. There's a pause. A tense pause.
She knew you, actually.
Many do.
Does the name Hachi ring a bell?
Pet? Suddenly, Caius's gaze jerks to her in alarm. Hachi trained you.
That's right, Stripes. We've got a mutual friend, you and I. Well, we had one.
The tiger tries to hide his thoughts behind his blank stare. As always, I can't read through it. I nudge Loken, lowering my voice. Hachi? Loken growls. Hachi was a black runner. She was serving Caius in the Saber War as one of his generals. There's definitely subtext to Bakara's words. Something bad. Alex, there is history between Bakara and Caius. She would not have been mentioning Hachi in this way otherwise. I wasn't aware of any. Shit, that's not good. Ahead of us, Nitro seems to notice too. He whistles loudly at Caius and Bakara. You're a fine pair, but maybe save this chat for later. Wouldn't want to get distracted. Caius looks away. Agreed.
Sure, just interesting. Small world. Real small.
How much further?
Another 4 hours at least, pet. Black Dawn don't like to be found easy. So keep those big old chompers of yours sharp. We're clear of scalpers on this route, but you never know.
A hush falls between the pair. Taki and Nitro glance back at Loken and me, silently sharing the same concern. Nitro slows his pace so that he's alongside us. Alex, did Bakara tell you anything about herself? I shake my head. I was not knowing that Hachi had taken acolytes after the Saber War. I'd heard the rumors, right before she disappeared. Did you know her? Not well. After the Saber War, she was unstable, disturbed, never fully recovered. Not someone I'd expect to be taking acolytes. Bakara mentioned something about having trust issues. I didn't pry. Might be time to. Could be an ulterior motive there. Grimacing, I nod. He's right. We can't afford any risks, especially where Bakara or Caius are concerned. I break into a faster pace, moving up to the group. I pass by Taki and sidle next to Caius. Mind if I take lead with Bakara for a bit? I'll cope. The tiger huffs, allowing us to overtake him. He joins with Nitro and Loken. Hey. Miss me, pet? Heh, how's the shoulder? She flexes her arm, wincing where the bandage is wrapped tightly around the arrow wound. Honestly, I've had worse. Fucking Silas. Don't worry. I watched Caius lay Taki out without breaking a sweat. Silas is fucked. Oh yeah, I know his reputation. Know it well. There's a pause. Can I ask you something? She sighs. You heard, huh? Just want to make sure there's no, bad blood. Can't afford it on this journey. Relax. I'll get you all to the spire. You got my word. Past is the past. Bakara shakes her head. I never met Caius before. Not personally. And the guy's never heard of me. Let's just say, the Saber War fucked people up in ways I bet he never imagined. Especially Hachi. Wasn't she his general? Aye. Ran a group of scoundrels in his army. The Claws, they called them. Hachi being a Black Runner gave Caius an edge Travonia didn't have. Access to the Black Zones. I always thought Black Runners keep out of clown disputes. Caius was different. He cozied up with a lot of Black Runners, including your puppy's mentor. Aya was in the Saber War? Oh no, she was dead when it started. I never met Aya. Everyone knows her though. Know who else was in the Saber War? She points her thumb backwards in Taki's direction. You've got a lot of reputable friends. She's a real war hero. I knew she was involved. I don't know much about the Saber War except that it ended in a duel. No fucker believes that. The Battle of the Barrier was in Caius' hands. The guy was unstoppable. He should have won that duel. Something else happened. I pause, once again wondering what machinations lie behind Travonia's cold, calm exterior. So, what about Hachi? She survived the war, took me as her acolyte when I had, about 13 years. But she never got over it. The shit Caius ordered her to do. Fuck. It was too much. She wandered into the Black Zone one day, never came out again. Only damn person I ever respected. Trusted. She was never sound, never happy, and then she was gone. I'm sorry. That must have been hard. Yeah, you could say that. There's more to it than just Hachi, isn't there? Taki ever tell you about the Razorback Siege? No. Well, don't take it personally, but I don't feel like going into that right now. All you need to know is that if Caius lives up to his word about Silas, I'll consider him forgiven. Until then, let's just focus on getting you to the spire, eh? Alright, sounds good. Thanks for doing this. Owed you a favor, didn't I? Still, thanks. So, want to play 20 questions? Ha, you're a fucking loser, Alex. I snicker, shrugging my shoulders. The chatter melts away, replaced again with a focused silence. The waterlogged bog thins until we're on dry, solid land again. I lose track of time. So far, our march into the Black Zone has been without pause. No trouble, no threats, nothing. One moment, the ocean could be utterly benign and calm, but it could turn on us in a heartbeat.
Guess which devilishly handsome brain entity just made a breakthrough?
I'm all ears.
So, most of the data on the tablet is still locked out. However, I know where Wyatt did most of his work.
Devil's Crag, right?
Nope. If I'm right, his laboratory was exactly where we're going now.
Wyatt worked at the Spire? Then what the hell was he doing at Devil's Crag with me?
I couldn't say, but I pieced together some of Wyatt's old security clearances, and they've been used repeatedly at a location north of here. It has to be the Spire. With any luck, these codes could give us access to it and his work.
That's great. Nice work, Bite.
I've got something else, too. Remember how Wyatt might have been hiding something from Exotech?
Did you figure out what he was working on?
Nope. But I've got a name. Project Icarus.
This guy just screams mad scientist.
Runs in the family.
If he's my dad.
We need to get into this thing, Alex. What if Project Icarus was the algorithm? Wyatt is way more important than we thought.
I glance back over at Bakara up front. We'll see soon, if she comes through for us.
You're worried?
Got a bad feeling. I sigh, surrendering to the tense silence of the group as we move. I'm at the back, behind Loken, watching everyone. I'm getting nervous. What if this whole mission is a waste of time? What if the Spire isn't what we think it is? I fumble nervously with my pouch again, reminding myself that Wyatt's tablet is still there brings some thin comfort. I know you're my father. Please just... I don't know what to do. If the last human could really do with some guidance right now. What principles should I carry on for us? What purpose is my existence now? If there are no surviving humans, what point is there besides revenge? Please. Wait, what's that? There's something else in the pouch. Something hefty. Frowning, I pull it out. What the fuck? The whole group stops suddenly and whirls around to face me. I hurriedly hide the thing back in my pouch. Alex! Keep your damn voices down!
What is it? What's wrong?
Nothing. Sorry. I'm fine. Just... almost trod on... a spider. A spider? Yeah. I'm okay. Let's keep going. Loken strolls up to me, squeezing my shoulder. Do not be afraid of these spiders. They will not harm you. Just jumpy, you know? I shoot everyone my biggest smile. Slowly bewildered, they all turn around and resume marching silently. I do the same. Bite? Is that thing in my pack what I think it is?
Looks like it.
What the fuck? I'm gonna kill that furry little shit.
Nah, don't be like that. Your little psycho was just trying to protect you.
He put a bomb in my pack. God, that's why he wanted a hug this morning. I fucking knew he was up to something. God damn it. Heart racing in terror, I slowly and carefully open my pouch and a crack and peer inside. Yep, there it is. One of Milo's bombs.
Low yield. Electronic battery powered trigger. He even added a plasticizer to make it malleable. You could shape it into an exploding cock. How thoughtful of him.
This isn't funny.
Look, you see that little tag? It's a plastic safety that blocks the electric current. It won't blow unless you tug it free and flick the detonator switch below it. It's actually a really good bomb.
Do not praise him for this.
And he managed to slip it into your bag without anyone noticing. I'm just saying, credit where credit's due.
You didn't want to teach him martial arts, but you're fine with him planting bombs on us. How do we disarm it?
I mean, we could. Or we could keep it. It might come in handy. Maybe don't tell the others, though. Don't want to panic.
I'm the one panicking. I'm about to grab this thing and toss it away when I notice something else. A small piece of parchment. Frowning, I take it out. It's a crudely written note scrawled with charcoal. In my language. Cat. I groan. Ugh. Fine. We'll keep the bomb.
That's the spirit. Just mind your step. Wouldn't want to accidentally blow your ass off.
Don't joke about this. That child is going to get me killed one day. As we trek further into the darkened forests, I bring myself up alongside Taki. You good?
Don't like this route. Plenty of ambush spots. Getting bad vibes.
The Blackstones will do that. Don't let them get to you. Just focus on the small task.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just something Logan taught me. I look forward, seeing Bakara focused on leading the group. I lower my voice. We gotta keep an eye on Bakara. I don't know if we can trust her to stay focused.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here, ain't I? She shouldn't.
Suddenly the honey badger stops dead. Her eyes widen, her jaw clenches, and she clutches her spear in alarm. What is it?
Shh!
We've all stopped dead now. All eyes are fixed on Taki. Her gaze flicks up to the trees above us, then all around. Taki, there is danger? She nods. Very slowly. Bite?
Scanning.
I don't sense anything.
Me neither. Got a scent?
Kais quietly clenches his fists, following Taki's eyeline.
Heat signature. Right above us in the canopy. The tree on your left.
I freeze, making a gesture to the others to remain completely still. Taki meets my eye. With the subtlest of head jerks, I direct her attention to the tree Bite described. Her eyes shoot up it. Then, in a whirl of motion, she throws her spear into the air, catches it, then hurls it into the tree's thick branches. It hits something with a thud. A horrible cry of pain bellows from the concealed shade, and a biped falls down to the ground with a crunch. Chest thumping, I join the others in rushing over to the victim. Bakara, Caius, and I get there first. She's adorned in a macabre garb composed of skulls, bones, and a crudely stitched fur skin. Though it's easy to identify her as a weasel, she wears the skull of a different animal over her face. She whimpers in agony. Taki's spear protrudes from her belly at a grotesque angle. Even I know the wound is fatal. Caius, unfazed by the violence, steps forward. His shadow engulfs the injured biped, who breaks from her pained trance to see him looming above. Bakara?
She's a scalper. A scout. They wear the masks. Spot any travelers, then run back to their nests. Always bring more.
You said this route was free of them.
You always get stragglers.
Caius slowly advances on her. The scalper tries to back away, gasping desperately for breath. He wears the same glare he gave me the day we met. Not something I'd wish on anyone. How many more of you? The scalper doesn't answer, continuing to try and crawl hopelessly away. Caius grabs Taki's spear, still lodged deep in her gut. How many? She doesn't answer, even as he twists it. Nitro looks away, so does Loken. Caius bears down on her. You're dying, but there's still plenty of time to hurt you.
I'm alone.
Caius yanks the spear crudely from the scalper's belly, then plunges it into her eye socket. Caius tugs Taki's spear free from the scalper's skull, then passes it back to Taki. She snatches it, eyeing the bloodied tip with distaste.
Now she was lying. These scouts stray pretty far from the main group.
I glance back at Nitro, Loken, and Taki. All wear the same expression. Distaste. I look back down at the scalper. There's no person there now. Just a corpse. Bloodied. Broken. Her last memories of pain. Then I look at Caius. But he's got no expression I can discern. No pleasure. No regret. Nothing. Not how I'd have handled things. Mourn when the job is done.
Hang on.
Before we can set off, Bakara scrambles over to the corpse and starts patting it down.
The fuck you doing? They usually have... Aha!
She tugs a small pouch from the dead scalper's belt, holding it to her snout and sniffing it.
You serious, bitch? She doesn't need it no more. A scalper Dawn sugar like this, it'll buy something good off the right trader. Put it back.
Bakara laughs, clipping the pouch onto her belt.
You're cute. We ain't monsters. Of course we are. All of us. Speak for yourself. Miss War Hero over here giving me a lecture? How many people have you killed? Don't matter. Robbing the dead ain't decent. Why am I the asshole here?
Out of nowhere, she gestures at Caius.
He's the one who enjoys this shit.
Careful. Cut it out. We don't have time for this. We must keep moving.
What? I'm just saying. This is his comfort. Don't make me out to be a monster.
Keep your issues my approach to yourself.
Oh, no issues here. Wouldn't be letting you loose on Silas otherwise, would I? Just nice to see the artist at work.
We're here to do a job.
I know that. Never stopped you before.
Say what you mean to say.
Why? I couldn't then. I won't now. But don't none of you go around judging me. All right. Gods. Can we just get a move on? Could be more scalpers around.
All eyes go to Bakara. She grumbles, then unclasps the pouch of Dawn sugar from her belt and lobs it back at the corpse. It bounces off the dead scalper's marred face. She fakes a bow to Taki.
There. Happy now, flower? Come on. Black Dawn aren't far off now.
She turns from us, tail flicking. Caius huffs, wordlessly setting off after her. Slowly, a little shaken, we all begin following her once more. For a while, nobody speaks, until Loken comes alongside me. Alex, you are okay? Would you have handled that differently? Yes, but perhaps Caius was right to do this thing. Sometimes you gotta do unpleasant things. Right? I believe we are always having a choice. It is these choices that make us good. I guess. Do you think I've made the good choices? I believe you are learning to. Yeah. You're important to me, Loken. You are also important to me, Alex. Nothing will ever change that, I promise. He blinks at me. You are okay? Just thinking about the future. About Soulcreek. I am knowing that you are holding this rage for your people, and for Tabitha. You are seeking a purpose. You are seeking a way to avenge this. He gingerly cups his huge paw around my hand. But that is not our task today. You are strong. Am I small too? I bring his paw up and gently kiss it. I'm sorry I brought this whole mess on you. Sorry I put everyone in danger. If you just left me in that damn tube, everyone would have been fine. No, I am not regretting this choice. We have learned much from you. We will continue to learn. Perhaps one day we will complete this final task. We will defeat these demons. That's the goal. I smile, holding my true thoughts. Or hiding my true thoughts. Soulcreek has the answers. I'll find a path there. I just need the algorithm. Nothing stops me. In front of us, Nitro catches up with Taki. Ahoy! Taki acknowledges him with a somber nod. You holding up? The canine chuckles. Could have been handled with more tact, I suppose.
Not like I ain't seen worse. Hell, I've done worse. War is war. Just feels sour every time.
Then you're wise beyond your years. A veteran of 2 wars and still, the small things trouble you. You've retained your spirit. That's good.
Ha! Keep on talking, big boy. Don't think I'll fit this big head out of the Blackstones at this rate.
Better a head that's big than empty. Taki's smile quickly fades.
You get a name as a fighter. A killer. Folks assume it just comes easy. Being the Badger of Carmine always comes first. Sometimes I just want to be Taki. I don't know. I'm talking shit. Blackstones are getting to me.
No, I understand what it's like to have a name that stuck to you. I really do. And whoever you are, I'm grateful that you're with us, Taki. We need strong spirits now more than ever.
Now you're just charming me up. Indulgence is already passed, mutt.
I've never attended one.
Eh? You've never fucked?
He fixes her with a mischievous grin.
Ha! Nah. No way you ain't ever been smashed.
Is that what they call it now? I wouldn't know.
That's playing coy. A sweet charmer like you? Bet you got the tits cascading down your face.
Sweet. You don't know me yet, Taki. He leans closer, smirking ear to ear. I'd like to show you how sweet I can be.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. When this is over, I'm going to fill you up with tea. Taki rolls her eyes, but it's impossible to miss how flustered she is. Damn, never thought I'd see the day someone would make Taki blush. I nudged Loken, grinning and gesturing forwards. Taki's met her match. Nitro. Explain. Did you hear them just now? Yes. I am not understanding something. I chuckle and pet his arm fondly. You are so cute. Okay. We're close now. We have to be. Some time has passed since the scalper was executed. Caius comes alongside Bakara. Go ahead, then. The cheetah scowls at him. Say it.
Huh. Here's something else, you know that?
You're hardly the first to hold a grudge. Just say it.
Now ain't the time.
Now is the only time. Lay it out and get it over with.
You gave the order.
I give many.
Siege of Razorback. Jesus Christ, words. Ahem. Siege of Razorback. You had Hachi lure informed into the city. My city. To my surprise, a flicker of genuine emotion flashes through Caius' cold demeanor.
You were there.
9 years old.
I was promised Razorback had been emptied. No innocents left, only Draconian warriors.
Right, right, so it ain't your fault.
He grunts.
You ever had to hide under a table and watch your clanmates get eaten alive?
No. And that's war. You make mistakes, regrets. I have plenty. My sister should too.
So it's her fault, eh? Bullshit, Caius. You were a damn monster and she tried to stop you.
That's not.
He raises his voice, holding back a surge of fury. Each of us flinches. I glance to Loken, unsure if we should intervene or not. He shoots me an anxious stare, but stays silent.
That's not what happened.
Friends, the Black Zones are agitating your tempers. Just be calm. You know, Hatchie went batshit insane after what you ordered her to do. If it weren't for your sister, you would have burned half of a Layla.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah? Go on then, Stripes. Tell us what really happened. Tell us all.
Enough. We will discuss these things later.
Nah, let's hear it now.
Both sides committed atrocities. I take responsibility for mine. I did what I did because I knew it was best for Alayla. But don't fall to the delusion that Dravonia is a hero of the downtrodden.
To my surprise, Loken speaks up.
Dravonia is good. She has helped her clan. Damn it, you have always been naive, Loken.
Hey, cool it, Mutt.
No, she is. She's got you wrapped around her finger. Because that's what she does.
Right. Because luring informed into eating children alive is way fucking better.
I would never have issued that order if I'd known. She told me it was safe. She put her people in there. She dragged your clan into that war.
And then she kicked your ass.
Finished being a child. You have a job to do.
Thought you were going to tell us why you're such a great guy. Come on, lay it all out, Stripes.
Hey, calm. The Black Stones are getting to you.
Kais ignores Nitro's warning. He lurches over to Bakara with such ferocity that she's momentarily cowed.
You want to know. You all want to know how Dravonia won.
We're silent. Nobody dares interrupt.
We never dueled. She just talked. She'd run to the Automonks, you see, then sent little birds back to Riptide, my home, and everyone we'd left behind. The children, the carers, the shamans. She ordered those little birds to move under cover of night and plant Automonk explosives. Under the homes, the halls, the schools. She laid out her terms. I surrender, or everyone I vowed to protect. Everyone innocent. She blows them to oblivion. So I surrendered.
Beside me, Loken whines. Nitro's jaw clenches. Taki grits her teeth, looking away.
I learned something that day. Integrity will never surmount dishonor.
Caius hisses at Bakara again, who's entirely stunned into silence.
I'm not a good man, but even when I've failed to preserve it, I value life. Dravonia does not. Don't think me below that.
Caius growls, fixing each of us with a dark stare. Would Dravonia really have pulled the trigger? In my heart, I can't help but feel Caius is telling the truth. Taki? She flinches. Come off it, Caius. Dravonia's done some dodgy shit, I get it. But she'd never kill a bunch of folks like that.
I've known her longer than you, Taki. She always took after our father. Far more than me. Far more than Alira. She was favored. These are lies. Dravonia would not do this. Nitro grimaces uncomfortably, unwilling to offer his opinion. I don't lie, Loken. But you know damn well that she does.
It was a bluff, shitbrain. She'd never actually do it.
Whatever helps you sleep. Are we done?
Guess so. Look.
Save it. I'll keep my word to you. Are you in, or do we still have a problem?
We're good. Always were.
I think about Hachi every day.
I'm sure you do, Stripes. Back on track,
Lead on.
The two of them do so. The rest of us, however, exchange nervous stares. Loken looks really upset. I shuffle over to him. You alright, big guy?
No.
Look, I wasn't there for the Saber War. I'm sure Javonia did whatever she thought was right.
Perhaps.
You really had no idea?
Javonia has been good to me. She was kind. She defended me when others would not. She is a good person. I am sad that others are saying she would kill these people. It would make her cruel.
My gut wrenches. Sometimes people aren't who you really think they are. They have secrets. But she still cares about you. And I care too, whatever happens.
I am knowing this.
He leans down, nuzzling my cheek.
Come, we must now focus on this task.
He leads me onward, petting my shoulder. I follow, ignoring the sinking feeling in my stomach. An hour passes. The dense forest clears. The sky brightens. This is it. Black Dawn are camped out on that mountain ahead. Damn it. I don't know about this. You're with me. Won't be a problem. Now, whatever you do, don't talk to any of them. Don't stare. Don't wander off. These people are pretty jumpy. Not a threat, but you don't want them startled.
I am not comfortable. Ashlanders are not friendly with me.
Just stay close to me. I'll take us in, speak to their chief, and get you guys on good terms.
And if things go wrong?
They won't.
Are you sure about this, Alex?
I grimace. I don't see why we can't just go around them. Scalpers are still about. It's them or Black Dawn. Make a choice.
I do not think I should follow. If they are seeing me...
They don't care who you are, pup. These aren't the same Ashlanders you've spent your life pissing off. They're just trying to get by. You don't bother them, they won't bother you. You're not going to back down on me now, are you?
No. We reached the spire. Nothing else matters. Lead on, Bakara.
This is a shit idea. Loken steps closer to me, growling. He seems really nervous. I pet his arm. It'll be okay, big guy. I am not letting I'm not letting any of them touch you. I stay close to him as we move forward. I think that's a good place to end this one. There's a lot more talking than I thought there was. I think I'll try to push forward through the rest of it on the next one, because it'll be a Saturday and I can do however much I want and it'll be easy. As always, thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye.